I don't mind it.
Oh, what an intro.
Right?
We are back.
This is like,
Season 4, episode 51.
we've been on a heater lately. We haven't taken...
We haven't taken a day off. No, I don't think I have to miss next week. I mean, we might as well just fucking podcast tomorrow night, too, because I ain't fucking fishing.
Yeah. That got pushed out another week. You blowing and fucking 40 degrees out.
We are going to have so many trees down tomorrow. So many trees are coming down tomorrow.
What are they talking for wind?
Gusts to 40 to 50.
Sweet.
Yeah. And everything is so saturated right now, like no
Yeah.
roots have anything to hold on to. It's just mud.
Yeah.
All right, well. Good news. I got the generator to start the other day.
Well, that's good.
It didn't start the day we lost power, but I got it to start the other day. I should probably check to make sure that battery's charging right now. Huh.
May not be a bad idea. Because you know if it's ready, you won't need it.
That's right. What's new in the world of you?
Getting ready to go to Rangeley for the weekend.
Ah, fuck. I gotta go get that heater. Another thing I didn't do because it's fucking cold out.
Yeah, it's going to be cold up there. They're calling for snow
Yeah.
on Friday.
Love it.
Yeah.
We need it. Good time of year for it.
Right.
Nothing like a May snow snow squall.
I mean, it's got the wood stove in the cabin, but it's pretty hard to regulate those wood stoves, so I figure having that heater will be...
Do you need a 25-pound tank too?
I have a couple 20-pounders I was going to bring.
Or whatever size a regular grill bottle is.
I should be all set. My father-in-law's got a couple I'm going to bring.
Okay.
So, if not, I can run back tomorrow or whatever.
Good news, if you need one, you got to fill it up. Because I think every single one except the one I use to run the Blackstone is empty.
Well, luckily I know a place that'll fill 'em. Yeah, so we're going up there. We're closing the shop at 2 on Friday. Me and Fred are heading up right at 2:30. Girls are going to meet us up there. And then I don't know if I'm going to fish or not. Because as of right now, the flows are way higher than I feel comfortable fishing. They're, yeah. It's at 1,200.
Which one?
The mag. At the bridge. Like, that's not... Not for me.
Get that tungsten ready, boys. We are sending fucking depth charges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't even looked up there. Heath got into some fish. He sent me
Yeah.
a couple pics.
Yeah, nice fish.
But yeah.
And the lakes are going to be high, so they're going to be pumping water, I would assume. So,
I mean, everything is crazy right now.
but next week's not looking bad, so hopefully the tide flushes out the fucking muddy water and we'll be able to fish next week.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's gonna take some time
Yeah.
because I was blown away with how muddy everything was last Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and it hadn't rained for 4 days, and just it was fucked.
Did you fish at all last week?
No.
You just ran it.
No, we just did a little cruise.
Runs good.
Oh, it ran great.
Did you take that winterizer thing off or whatever you had to do? Remember last year when Tim told you to do that, run it on?
Oh yeah, no. So I don't. That was because the oil tank was disconnected.
Gotcha.
So you just have to over oil it for like 20 minutes, which is the winterizing methodology. Is how it dumps more oil in. No, to unwinterize it, you literally just turn it on and start it. Yeah, that's it. So there's a couple things I want to do, like maybe go get some. At least have new spark plugs
Yeah.
ready to go.
I was talking to Tim Moore yesterday,
Yeah.
and he was telling me about Jeremy's new boat. It's got twin 1,000-horse cats in it with 1,000-gallon fuel tank, and he did the math at what they were cruising at on the way back from Delaware, and it was costing them $4.50 a mile.
That's a bit much.
But he's bringing that thing down. Tim's gonna be driving it down to next winter. He's gonna drive it down to New Jersey, dock it there, and then fish for tuna and stuff there, and then bring it down to the Carolinas somewhere. Fish down there for a little while.
Well, is he getting on Wicked Tuna? Did he sign a deal?
I don't know. Then bring it to Florida, and then from Florida to the Bahamas, and from Florida to the Bahamas, he's gonna tow that like 32-foot Jupiter he has.
Yeah.
So they have that to bring into skinnier places. So Tim's like building a bracket to go on the front of that, so they can tow it behind.
They don't have to bridle it every time. Huh.
But yeah, looking forward to getting up north.
I haven't even packed my new bag yet. I haven't even taken the tags off it.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about that. We got the new chest pack Sims.
Yeah.
We talked about it, but not on the air last week.
Oh, it's true. I love it. I love the look of it.
Yeah. And eventually you can get that backpack that it hooks up to.
I know. I probably should order that this year just because they like to do these really cool things where they release a brand new line and nothing works with the other line. They kind of got you right by the nuts. I mean, I understand wanting to do different things, but it doesn't have to be yearly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could stick with the same line for I don't know, three, 4 seasons.
Yeah.
At
least a couple seasons.
Yeah.
Right. Which I guess they kind of did a couple seasons with that Freestone line. But they got us right by the balls because they know we like new shiny stuff. And
Yeah, I'm gonna buy new stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, I wish they did it more like rod manufacturers. Like, rods will come and sit out there for, like, how old is the Centric series right now?
I got no clue.
Like, at least 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like, that's perfect.
And it seems like they add another rod. They don't like take one away, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they do. They definitely phase some out. But they do it in like, I don't know. It seems like Scott does it like every year they pick a rod to retire.
Yeah.
And then release a new one in that. But so it's like, okay, like last year they released a Spey rod.
Yeah.
So like this year they're like, okay, we're going to redo, I don't know, maybe they redo the Centric this year and name it something different.
Mm-hmm.
And then next year is the fucking Wave, or, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
But like, Sims is like, oh, here's an entire new line every spring. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it. Oh, and did you like our fucking waterproof line last year? Cool, we changed it all again.
Yeah.
So you can get that one now too.
Yeah.
You're like, motherfucker. Yeah.
But other than that, it's been a pretty unfishing related. I finally went with a MagSafe case.
Yeah.
I like it so far. It's still a Defender case, which I liked, which I didn't know they still made.
Yeah.
So it has like the rubberized coating on the outside. But
Hey, did you know the back of the new iPhones are glass?
yes,
Yeah.
I did know that.
You know
Don't
how
drop
I
it.
found out that?
I think you told me it was from your wife.
Yeah. She fucking Gronk spiked her phone. And she's like, I was like, does your camera still work? She goes, yeah. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to.
Why did she Gronk spike it? On accident? Or
Yeah, of course. But it's because she tries to carry everything in her fucking hands. Instead of like, I get out of my truck, I put my phone in my pocket, and then I walk in.
Yeah.
The most I leave my phone out is at work.
Same.
And it's only because I carry it on top of my laptop. So like when I'm going between meetings and like between my desk and different meetings and different rooms and stuff, I just close my laptop, I throw my phone face down, I throw my mouse right next to it, and then I just carry that whole thing. So there is a chance I throw mine to the floor too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at least like, well, my laptop and my mouse is going with it.
Yeah.
I did explode a mouse the other day. Because I like the thumb roller mouse. It's my favorite.
The thumb roller? I
Yeah.
can't stand those.
So I have like just like it's a little ball on my thumb, so I don't have to move my hand around. But I can just do whatever I want with my thumb. It's the best. It's undefeated. It is the best mouse, and no one can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
It works on any surface. You can be upside down, sideways, doesn't matter. All you need to be able to do is roll a ball with your thumb. Love it. There's other guys at work that use like the ergo mice.
Yeah.
So they're like, your hand is more vertical.
Yeah.
Those are gay.
Yeah. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That's the one I don't like.
Mine is like, you probably would hate mine. Most people, if you've never used one, hate the mouse I use. It's literally like you just put your hand on top of it and it's all in your thumb.
Oh, fuck that.
It's just a little roller ball. And you just fucking... But I can do stuff so fast. Like, I've just used it for so long now. It's just second nature. I love it. But the reason I got it is because instead of being like a jackass and using your little fucking pad here,
Yeah.
and then if you have like a regular mouse, you need to be on a flat surface. And like if you just have a laptop and like you're in the field, you don't have much room to move your hand around.
Yeah.
So then you get the roller ball, and you can just literally just put it like right here, and I can just do whatever I need to do with a mouse. It's great. I sat on a 90-minute call today, and I almost unalived myself.
I had a guy come in today. He was on a Zoom call with his iPad. He had his iPad with him, and he was walking through the shop looking at shit. Reminded me when you were building your boat.
Yeah. A couple of those.
Remind me before I leave, I want to show you the new EP flies I've been tying. I got one in my truck. I like tying with that shit.
Yeah?
It's the first time I'd ever done it. So easy.
Now you're addicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently Wildfly was in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
It wasn't Scotty in that video.
No, but it looked like him.
Yeah, he was. That was like one of his cameramen that he uses. That he's used in some other videos, but when the guide or whatever, like when he got untangled from that, and the guide like fucking slapped him on the shoulder, he was like, "What the fuck?" I don't think he realized. He's like, "Why'd this guy just hit me?"
Yeah. I haven't watched the video. I just saw the clip.
Mm-hmm. You should watch it. It's pretty funny. He gets a line all wrapped up in his legs and shit.
Well, no, I saw that clip, but like I haven't watched like. Was that just the trailer for it?
Yeah, that was just a short.
Do they have the full video out?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The way he's been doing his videos is he'll record all summer and then he'll release them throughout. Like, so now he's got a bunch of videos that he has that like he recorded last year that haven't been released yet.
Yeah. So much content, not enough time.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to his Maine video. Will Phelps just released a video. Him and his wife are fishing. They did a video this time last year or last fall, striper fishing on the coast of Maine, and then they went inland for trout.
Yeah.
And they had like a short clip of meeting up with Scotty in that video because they were here doing another film. So I'm interested to see when that comes out. I haven't tied this week yet, but I'm just going to keep tying more bait fish patterns.
I mean, got nothing else to do.
You right?
I was thinking about, I'm like, maybe I could go out this weekend.
Sunday and Monday aren't supposed to be bad, but you probably got soccer.
Yeah, no, we've got so Friday night we've got a soccer game at 7:15 at night. Saturday games at 11:30. Like, what the fuck? Sunday game at 9 a.m. Potential final at noon. So I'm like,
Are you going to get any break this summer from soccer?
so after, not next weekend. Next weekend is again chaos. Next weekend is soccer in Dover, and then we go to Portland, and then we come back from Portland and we go down to fucking Tingsboro.
In the same day?
Nope, next morning, 8:15 in Tingsboro. That's a good time. And then we have to be in Fremont at 3 p.m. Same day.
Jesus Christ.
Just wait. Saturday, the 7th, Corinna's got a game at 10:30. Olivia's got a game at 12:45. Corinna has a game at 3:30 in Oyster River. Sunday, Liv has a game at 10:45 and has playoffs for Seacoast.
So is this York Soccer Club and
Seacoast.
Seacoast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next week, nope, sorry, wait, what week is this? So next week is Memorial Day. Liv gets her braces the day after Memorial Day. And then has to go do instrument testing. I have a problem with how fucking psychotic the fucking band people are. They're like, well, if you don't start in 5th grade, not really sure you're going to be able to catch up.
Wait, I'm confused. So she's going to find out, like, what instrument she wants to play?
Yeah, so, like, she can go. So they said they did, like, some test, and the music teacher's like, oh, she would be a really good flautist or clarinet player.
Like, by flautist? Like,
Flute.
flute?
So flute or clarinet. And Leah played the clarinet. And I'm also like, it's going to be hilarious. They're like, you should at least start it in 5th grade. And if you ever want to stop, you can. I'm like, or if I ever want to start, they also can.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to laugh because, so they both have 2 different premier team tryouts. One's this week, one's in 2 weeks. I'm like, if band is not during school hours, there's no chance she's going to make any of it, right? Like, if band practice is after school, we're not making it.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Don't care. We're going to soccer. End of story.
What happened to just the recorder?
That fucking 4th grade's over, bud. Headed to middle school.
This is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, next week is actually hilarious. Like,
so you and Leah must have to, like, divide and conquer some of this shit, right?
So the week of June 2nd, Corinna has tryouts at 4:30 in Epping. The 3rd, Liv has tryouts at 4:30 in Epping. Corinna has tryouts at 5:30. Has practice at 5:30 in York. That's gonna go well. Wednesday, Liv has Seacoast training at 4. Corinna doesn't. But we have 5th grade parent night at 6 at the middle school.
That's this coming Wednesday?
No, this is the 5th. Like,
it's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now. And then Thursday, we're back down to Epping for Liv's tryouts. Friday, back down to Epping for Liv's training. Saturday, we're all over the goddamn place. Sunday, all over the fucking place. Father's Day weekend might be the first weekend off.
Jesus.
Yeah. And, like, Liv's got Olympic Day. We've got...
What's Olympic Day?
Where they go to the field and go do a bunch of events.
Oh, like field day?
Yeah. And then she's got an egg drop next week. She's got to build a contraption to keep an egg from exploding.
This is,
She's got a beach day on Thursday. What else we got? There's more shit. It's fucking wild, dude. Like, I legitimately think all teachers in schools just are like, oh, it's the end of May. No parents have anything.
Right?
We're just going to consume all of your time. And, like, I'm someone who likes to try and get to everything we can. And it's pushing me to the brink of go fuck yourself. Like, this is too much shit. And they're like, we need volunteers for all this stuff. I'm like, well, congratulations. Listen to this shit, right? So field day is being held at Bog Road. They want volunteers. So you would think, as a volunteer, you show up at Bog Road. Nope. You have to go to the school first, scan your license, check in, and then get back in your car and drive to Bog Road.
That's so they can just keep track of
Whoever's there. I'm like, or, I don't know, have a laptop and a printer in a car?
or just take the people's name, like just everybody has one of these.
Yeah.
Here, I got a copy of your license.
Yeah. I'm like, and the only reason I think it's the dumbest thing ever, right, is so they made us. You have to do it for like every time you go into school. You've got to put a sticker on.
It's a safety thing. I mean,
Hold on. So we get in, and you got to wear the sticker. Well, we get into the music class that we had to go to the school for this last time, and the teacher comes around with sheets of paper, and she hands out like a sheet of paper to each row of parents, and then she says, just stick your sticker to that so we can check you out. This is no shit 2 minutes after walking in the building. And I go, then why did we do this?
I don't get it.
What was the point here?
I'm just happy I'm getting a dog.
It's unbelievable.
point.
Like how fucking hard, like, don't get me wrong. I am all for keeping people out. However, why do I need a sticker?
Right.
If you're controlling it so well, and then you take my sticker away. So what's the point of the sticker? Whatever.
What's going to be our start time for fishing? What Thursdays this year? 4 again? 4 o'clock again?
Roughly.
Because I'm leaving work at 3:30.
Yeah. 4:30, somewhere in there.
And I've also started, like, scheduling doctor's appointments for Thursdays at, like, 2, like, virtual appointments.
There you go. Really love to help you out there, but... Well, so this was the thing that I was telling Leah the other day. It's like, I'm very proud for not having anything to do with work on my cell phone.
Yeah.
With the exception of, like, texting people. And 98% of that is not work-related.
Yeah.
But, like, this time of year where the schools are just like, hey, can you be here at fucking 11:23 on a fucking Tuesday? I'm like, no. I don't know. Maybe. I'm like, so, like, all this shit's getting put in my calendar, and then I forget that I, like, have to pay attention to, like, what's on my work schedule.
Yeah.
So, like, tomorrow, I've got to go watch us fucking Force on Force it again. Back in the old security drills.
Oh, boy.
In a fucking nor'easter. I saw one of the lead guys today on my way out, and he was, like, standing there. And I'm like, are we really doing this tomorrow? He's like, well, the insurgents could come at any time. And I looked at him and I went, hey, Steve, you just had someone get their fucking hand shut in a door and had a first aid report only. Inside.
Not to mention the guy that shot himself.
Yeah, you are on a hot streak. Talk about something that doesn't get talked about enough. That happened. Don't even know that. No clue what the guy's name is. I don't know who it was. Don't know how he's doing now. How many toes are missing? Foot's missing? I don't know.
Must be on administrative leave, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, you get put on administrative leave if you shoot the bad guy. I can't imagine what you'd get put on when you shoot yourself.
Right.
And we just had another guy get fired for fucking random FFD. I'm like,
Random what?
fitness for duty.
Oh.
Drug test.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently, allegedly, you're not supposed to register anything but zeros on a breathalyzer when it's like 9:30 in the morning.
Yep. Especially when...
You'll get that on them big jobs.
It's below a .08. No, sorry.
Actually, when you do the math and you came in at 6, it's not a great look.
Sorry, Frank. You got to be all zeros, pal. You are terminated. That's not the case at my job.
No?
Nope.
That's good.
We had this guy working at the shop one time. His name was Dave. He was a fucking nightmare. This is back before Cumberland Farms, and I had to go to Irving to get a pack of cigarettes, and Dave would leave every day at lunch, and I park my truck, and I hop out, and I walk into Irving, I grab my cigarettes, I walk back out, and there's Dave drinking a king-size Budweiser in his truck in the parking lot. I said, "You thirsty, pal?" He's like, "You're not going to tell on me, are you?" I said, "The fuck yeah, I am." And I went back to the shop. I was like, "Hey, just so you know, Dave's quenching his thirst with a king-size Budweiser at Irvin right now." And Mike just shook his head. Luckily, surprisingly, that's not what got him fired. It was when he didn't tighten the blades down on somebody's mower, and they fucking came off and flew across their yard.
That's less than ideal.
Right? That was the final straw. This fucking guy, he was so dumb. I don't know how he was a mechanic. Ever. Anywhere. Even before us.
So you weren't the first victim?
No.
Huh.
And we had this old Ford F350 at the shop that used to be like just a plow truck or a yard truck and shit that we would use. Needed a new battery. So we got the batteries. Said, "Dave, install these batteries in that truck." Okay. Installed the batteries. He says, "I still can't get it to start." So Keith went out, popped the hood, looked at the batteries. You want to guess what he did wrong?
Didn't hook it up?
He didn't take the plastic coverings off the terminals.
Oh, yeah. That'll get you. You know, those are just there for wear management.
But he had luck. That fucking guy could, like, if he bought it, he would buy a $5 scratch ticket, win $10,000. Like, it's just, it happened 3 or 4 different times when he worked at the shop where he'd win. Like, one time I think he won $25,000 on a $5 scratch ticket one day at lunch. He didn't come back.
Huh.
He won, the tool truck was giving away so you bought into this, it was called a tool pool, like, so every week you'd put $10 into this pool, and that would buy you it was for 10 weeks, and be $100, it would be $1,000, no, $100, sorry. But it would also put you in this raffle for, like, 1 year it was a toolbox full of tools, and he did this across, like, so the tool guys have a bunch of different shops that they stop at or whatever, and so it was like a Mac toolbox full of tools. He won that. But the cool part was, like, I even did it, like, you get your $100 back, you can use it to buy tools on the truck or whatever.
Yeah.
But he won the toolbox full of tools. The next year it was a fucking 50cc Honda Ruckus. He won that. Like 2 years in a row. Like, just...
Well, I guess if you win at raffles, you may not win at life.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Thanks.
fired him. Then we fired him, and he applied for unemployment, and we fought to not let him have unemployment.
Don't you not get unemployment if you're terminated?
Now, if you're terminated, you do. It's if you quit.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you should get unemployment if you're incompetent.
That's basically what happened. Is we told them why he got fired, and they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry."
Like, if it's a voluntary separation ish, it's just like, dude, this is just not working
Which
out.
is basically what it was. It's like,
Yeah.
we can't let you. Like, this is a safety concern.
Yeah, but that's more like you got shit canned. You don't get unemployment for being dumb.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I told Mike one day, I said, if a customer ever tells you that, like, if a customer ever gets pissed at me and then asks to speak to the manager and says he wants me to be fired, it's okay. You can let me go. I won't even file for unemployment. I'll find something.
Yeah.
So,
What'd
Mike's
Mike say?
Mike's like, not a chance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You might have to just punch Barb in the face to get fired. And even then, I don't know if it might work.
One day I was like, I could set this fucking place on fire. Be standing out front when the fire department shows up with a can of gasoline and a box of matches, watching it burn. And Mike would be like, it's all right. We'll rebuild.
Yeah. We actually need to remodel a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to figure out whose lawnmowers are out back and call them.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and get on texting everyone whose lawnmower is just burnt to a crisp. Which is actually probably more of a punishment than it would be to fucking get fired.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Gonna need you to just go ahead and talk to everyone that's now mad. Oh, okay. Great.
Yep. But whatever. Like if I'm at my desk and he's like, "Hey, come into the office for a minute." I'm like, "Is today? I'll pack up my stuff."
Is this it? Is this?
He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
I did that to my boss the other day. Actually, my boss's boss, the ops director. He's like, "Hey, I need to speak to you in my office." And I was like, "Can I like pack up my stuff in a box real quick?" He's like, "I'm not firing you." I'm like, "Are you sure you don't want to?"
Yeah.
Like, I can pack real quick. I'll be ready to go. Let's just make this streamlined, easier for everyone. We don't want to hurt the children's eyes.
I'll be out of here.
I'll be out of here.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
He's like, "No." I was like, it's been 5 years. I'm itching. I'm good. We are headed to the second longest stint of my employment history. He's like, "No." Like, God damn it. So close. I was in that 90-minute conference call today. 15 minutes in, and we hadn't even gotten through who was responsible for what, like, on a roster sheet. And I was just like, dude, I almost snapped. Like, I was messaging people on the side of this,
Yeah.
like, not in the meeting, but like outside the meeting, but people that were also in the meeting with me. And I'm like, is it rude if I just come off mute and just start listing people and why they're fucking here and just say, let's fucking go? Like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And they're like, so this is where we're going to put all this stuff. And I'm like, well, have you checked this, this, and this? And they're like, we don't know that exists. So no. And I said, wow, I wouldn't make any concrete plans yet. We outsource everything. It's great.
Makes the best of sense. Yeah. That's basically all I have this week.
Yeah.
Oh, one rant I noticed today.
Here we go.
I don't know what the fuck, if it's a trend or how to describe this, but the amount of grown men I'm noticing that use satchels or purses.
Like a crossbody bag?
Yeah, or like I had a guy come in today with a sling pack. And I rang him up and he like swings it around, he opens it up and he pulls out his wallet and he pays and then he puts everything back in and he like why?
I don't know.
You can literally go into any fucking store nowadays, pretty much. 90% of the stores, it fucking pay on your phone. Like, if you don't want to carry something that, like, if you don't want to have a wallet in your pocket, don't carry a wallet at all. You've got a fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
You can literally buy anything that you ever fucking need.
Right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
And you don't have to look like a fucking idiot.
It's
That and it's the fucking old people trying to use the tap feature on with their new debit cards. It makes me want to fucking grab a puppy and throw it against a wall. It's so fucking maddening. Like, they pull it out and is this one of them tappy doos? What? What do I do? Do I swirl it around? Like, they fucking wave it. They actually tap. They actually tap it. I'm like, just hold it over the screen. That's all you got to do.
my favorite thing to do to you is just leave my card inserted so it just keeps beeping.
That really doesn't bother me. It's the fucking, like, I had an old guy one day, fucking, I don't know if I've mentioned this. He fucking left it in there. And it's, like, it doesn't bother me anymore because I'm so fucking blind to the noise. But it is loud.
Yeah, it's
And that fucking thing is beeping and beeping and beeping and and I've never had to do this before, but it stopped beeping. That's how long he left his fucking card in there. It was like the fucking machine gave up. He was like, fuck it.
I'm done.
I'm not fucking screaming anymore. And so the machine stops beeping, and I was like, and the guy's about to leave. I said, "Sir, don't forget your card." He goes, "Oh, Jesus! Normally those things beep when they're done." I was like, "It fucking beeped for a minute."
Yeah.
You were sitting here talking to the guy behind you about fucking rototillers, like or they're like, "Do I swipe it?" And they try to swipe it, which that doesn't work. And then I'm like, "Nope, you got to use your chip card." What was it? Then they put it in backwards, and then the machine's like, "Nope, fuck this. We got to start all over." And then they try to swipe it again, but luckily that time they did it close enough to the tap feature where it just read the tap, and I'm like, "Perfect, it worked that time."
Yeah.
Must be a swipe card.
Nailed it.
It's just fucking. Just stay home.
I really just wish. You know, there was a time in my life where I was a bit skeptical. And, like, I don't want, like, a chip implanted in me. Give me the chip.
Yeah, at this point.
I just want something in my fucking fist. I can just walk up and just, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Everything in my life. Everything in my life on my hand. If I lose my hand, fucking goddamn it, I'm fucked. I don't care.
You know what they have at BJ's now? You can go into that store, open the BJ's app, fucking scan each item, and you don't even have to go to the fucking register.
Really?
Yeah.
Sort of like the Amazon Prime stores.
Yeah. You just walk in, you fucking boop. They still get the fucking half a retard at the door counting your items, but I don't have to deal with. And plus at BJ's, like, all they have is self-checkout. There's barely a register ever open. Walmart needs to do it.
I will 100% always go to a register.
Me too.
Love it.
I fucking hate self-checkout.
I love going to
I want to make somebody do their job.
Yeah.
And I've had it before where the register, like there's a register open, but there's nobody there because they're helping somebody at self-checkout, and I'll fucking wait.
I'll sit there. I'll sit right there.
I've had somebody at Walmart be like, self-checkout's open. But this register's open.
Every time I go into fucking Hannaford, there's a line at self-checkout, or there's just... I don't even give... if it's fucking one thing, I don't care. I'm going to a fucking register. And then I love it, too, when, like, they're just sitting there fucking off, doing nothing, talking, and you walk up, and it's the biggest inconvenience ever. I literally said to one kid the other day at Hannaford, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry that you actually have to do something. And he just looked at me. I was like, I mean, I could go over there and you could not have a job and then you'd be poor. Or you could shut the fuck up and do your job.
Is it still a bunch of young kids working at Hannaford? Like bag boys?
It's either, you are either 16 or 68.
So at Market Basket, I've always been a Market Basket person.
Love Market Basket.
Me too.
There's only one correct Market Basket, which is the correct Market Basket.
The one on Woodbury Ave in Portsmouth?
Incorrect.
Really?
Yes.
What's the correct Market Basket?
Lafayette.
Really? You're a Lafayette guy?
Dude. Wider aisles, nicer, cleaner.
To tell you the truth, I've never been in it, ever.
It's so nice.
Interesting.
Love it. I hate going into the Woodbury.
That's the only one other than the Summersworth one. Like, I guess I'll have to try it.
It's so much nicer. You're going to go in there and be like, wow, I don't feel like I'm in a third world country right now.
So, growing up, Market Basket was always, like, young kids, old ladies, fucking cashier. Like, I made a friend with one of the cashiers at Market Basket when I was a kid. Her name was Helen. She was the fastest one. I would always make my parents go see Helen because she was the fastest. And like, we actually became friends. It was kind of sad, that I had to befriend an old lady at Market Basket. But, so, and I found out where she lived, and I'd go over to her house and drink Tab soda with her and shit.
Oh, you took this to a whole new
level.
level.
Yeah, dude. Fucking my autism is like, I ain't suffering, I'm living. Like, she lived in the same old folks community that my grandparents lived in.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So I'd go see my grandparents, and I go downstairs to see Helen because she had soda. And
Tab. What the fuck?
But anyways, so you go in there now, and no offense, but it's all fucking Mexicans. All the cashiers, like, they can't, like, I bought a Coke Zero, and she was like, you want out? And I'm like, what? She was asking if I wanted to keep it out. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. But it was all, like, Spanish or Dominican or whatever. Same thing with people stocking the shelves and stuff like that. And
that's not how it is in Lafayette.
Really? You're a Lafayette? Like, that makes... Isn't it closer to go to Woodbury for you?
Oh, 100%. I don't give a shit.
I guess I'm going to have to try it.
It's way nicer. Like, legitimately, like, light years above.
I still like to call it Demola's.
And the actual best Market Basket is the one in Epping.
The one in Epping is pretty nice. I've been in that one.
The one in Epping is phenomenal. Seabrook actually has a beautiful, ginormous Market Basket.
There's one in Biddeford.
They also have the trashiest Market Basket I have ever been in.
Oh, yeah, Seabrook?
Yeah.
Some places like Rochester has two.
The Seabrook North, not great. Seabrook South, great.
Rochester has two, and one is shitty, and one is like the nicest one. Like, it's got a fucking pizza place in it.
Yeah, that's how the one in Seabrook is.
There's one in Biddeford that's it's a full package store too.
Yeah, because it's Maine.
Yeah. But yeah, so I had to go there. I went grocery shopping for our camping trip last Friday. Last Saturday after work, and
It doesn't bother you how tight the aisles are at that fucking Market Basket?
nah.
You'll feel like you're in fucking outer space in the Lafayette one.
Going into a store like that in general bothers me. Like, just because I saw probably 3 people that come into the shop regularly, and like that's my biggest fucking fear. That I don't want to fucking talk to anybody.
That's why you go over Lafayette.
So.
It's the nice one. It's closer to Rye. Better people.
Let's just try it.
I mean, it's like going to Hannaford here in York. Like, I have a hard time going in that store knowing I'm going to probably be in there for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to see somebody. Sometimes easy peasy. Sometimes.
Yeah. Like, there's some people I don't mind.
I don't mind
stopping
seeing
and
most
talk,
people.
You know, but some people. And I've been, like, dealing with some anxiety, social anxiety shit over the last year. And, like, that's, like, me going to the grocery store is me putting myself out there trying to work on that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, proud that I did that. But I just don't want to, like, I don't want to fucking talk about, like, everybody that I saw there that knew me was like, geez, weird seeing you not out behind the counter or whatever. And then they're like, I got to bring my lawnmower in. Yeah, well, we'll be there on Monday. See ya. But, and I also know from, like, as a kid, autism. I know the layout of the Woodbury Ave.
It's the same.
Is it about the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which end is the, like, when you walk in the far end of the building?
Which far end?
So, when I walk into Market Basket, I walk into on Woodbury, the end closest to...
Right side or left side when
If
you
you-
walk in the building?
Right side.
That is where bakery and produce is.
Okay. All right. I'd be all right with that.
Like,
I was just
The
worried
ba-
it'd be
bake-
the opposite.
no, it's like you got a little booze section, and then you got the bakery, and then you got some ice cream, which is kind of weird spot for it.
Yeah.
And then you've got all the produce. Like,
All right.
and frozen
Sure.
pizzas are over there.
Yeah. All right. So it's laid out about the same.
And then on the other end is like yogurt, cheese, that shit down the left side. Milk back left corner. Deli back left corner.
Yep. All right. I'm all right with that. I'm pretty particular with things like that. If you haven't noticed over the last 20 years.
No, not particular at all.
No. Mike, we got from Xmark, they sent us these nice hats, mesh hats with Elliott Small Engine on the side, say Xmark on the front. You'd probably like them. I tried one on, and I was like, nope. Took it right off, handed it back to Mike. He was, what's the matter? I was like, I don't like it. Take it back. He goes, what's different between the hat you have on and this one? I was like, absolutely everything.
Everything.
This one, I fucking love this hat. Love it. I just bought one in a different color. So I could have it be my not work
It's
hat.
an underrated thing that guys go through is like you find a good hat. You want to just keep buying them.
Yeah.
And sometimes.
In fact, I may buy 2 or 3 more of them because Sims being Sims,
It's going to be different
they're
next
going to
year.
fucking change something.
Yeah. The other thing with hats, which it takes me a little bit. Like, there's some hats that I put on that I'm like, it doesn't feel right. But I like the hat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, you're going to conform to what I want you to be.
I've had that happen too.
And you got to struggle bus it for like a month.
Yeah. That Northwoods Brewing hat was like that for me.
Yeah.
And then I still have it, but I've had that thing is fucking done. Like
Yeah.
I cannot clean it anymore.
We should do a trip up there.
Yeah, I would like to. I hear they get pretty good food. We're going to have to do that fairly soon because my diet's going to go to fucking...
Yeah, when's that coming?
So, I've done all my nutrition classes. I've met with basically the only thing left I have to do is quit dipping.
Well, might as well start that now.
June 1st. And then I have to wait 3 weeks
Why wait?
because I want to. I don't want to talk about it.
Why wait?
Just let me live, Garrett.
Have this weekend. Do it on Memorial Day.
It's kind of what I'm thinking about.
That means more.
Next week.
Fuck June 1st.
And then I have to wait 3 weeks, get blood tested, make sure it's out of my system, and then they'll optimize me. That's how they put it. They'll optimize me to meet with the surgeon to get my date. So it's looking like towards the end of summer, end of July.
So the surgery center that Leo had her last surgery at, as part of Mercy Hospital, is also their like gastric surgery center as well.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize they do that many, that they have a gastric surgery center.
Yeah, Wentworth is the same way. They have a whole like bariatric center.
Holy fuck, were there some creatures. You're in Portland, so you can imagine. I mean, there was a family there. Not to be. It's super judgmental. Fuck it. They were definitely there for that surgery center, not the like, hey, let's make ourselves like we have an injury. Yeah. Make ourselves better surgery. And I was like I mean, poof, fucking methany and fucking, it was unbelievable. And then like, there was one of the creatures with them had such a, I couldn't tell if it was a southern accent or she just was so slow that it sounded southern. I was like, what the fuck? And I mean, they took up the entire like waiting area. That's why I walked 5.5 fucking miles the day that my wife had surgery.
Yeah.
I just walked around the campus. That's all I did. I was like, I'm not going to sit inside.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fucking 2-ton Tina and fucking methamphetamine fucking Amy were sitting next to each other with their fucking boyfriend Steve just fucking zonked out in a chair.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, how do you go into public and act this way?
Some people are wild, man. But I can't say enough about the people that I've dealt with at Wentworth. They've been awesome.
Yeah, Wentworth's great.
So, just saying, if I could probably potentially be down to 224 if everything goes. My goal is 250.
Yeah.
So, and even with, like, I mean, as of right now, so that would be 126 pounds down, which with this surgery is not unrealistic.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah. Trouble is, I have a lot of muscle mass.
Yeah.
Toting around this fat ass for so long.
It's a gift and a curse.
Right. So. Looking forward to it. But the nice part is, like, I'm laid up for a week for the most part, and then I have a lifting restriction. Lifting. They didn't say anything about throwing a fly rod. So. I'm already down 10 pounds.
Now, after the surgery, is there a nicotine restriction?
Yes, for like 6 weeks or something like that. But they say it's not good at all, obviously.
I mean, there's a lot of studies that contradict that.
I agree. But they're medical.
So are the fucking studies.
Right? I get it.
This is... I was at, I forget what doctor's office I was in, and I saw something that said, trust the science. And I literally, like, it went through my brain to start that argument, and I was like, probably not worth it.
Right?
Like, which science are we trusting? The one we want to believe, or like the actual
Exactly.
science? Well, yeah, it's gonna be 44 and rain 2 inches tomorrow and blow 60. So
Right?
hold on to your fucking hats. Get your generators checked out today.
Yeah, call me when they don't start tomorrow.
Yeah, ask Huey how far out he is on generators about noon tomorrow. See how that goes.
Even if you drop them off, we're closed at 2 on Friday, so hopefully your power's back.
Yeah, long weekend for the old Elliott small engine.
Yep. It was doing it again for the 4th of July.
Jesus. Yeah, because the 4th's on an actual Friday this year.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah. And next year it's on a Saturday. So
That's
I'll
the
get 2
worst.
days out of that.
That's the worst.
Why?
Never want to have a holiday on a weekend.
For you. But
For anyone.
For me, it works out because I get an actual weekend.
I would rather have fucking 4th of July on a Wednesday.
You're a fucking serial killer.
I just look at it as, okay, I'm not going to be, like, actually, Thursday is the perfect day. Like, Thursday is the ideal
Friday's
holiday day.
perfect for me because then I can, Friday or Monday, because then I can roll it into a fucking, we can make it a 3-day.
No, that's why Thursday is the perfect day.
But I can't do that. As a small business, we can't close down for that. We can't close Thursday, Friday,
Saturday, Sunday.
No, we
It's
can't.
perfect.
Not for us. For the corporate world.
Yeah, give me a Wednesday. Mail it in on Monday. Definitely a half day Tuesday. Taking the holiday on Wednesday. Definitely either taking vacation or banging out on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll
Fucking
see in August.
Yeah, see you next month.
And then Labor Day is at the end of that month, so August.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh,
all right. I can't stay awake any longer.
wow. I gotta be at work at 5:30 tomorrow. The worst.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening, folks. Bearing with us. We didn't have much to talk about this week.
No. Weather sucks.
Yeah.
There are fish around.
Yeah, there definitely is fish around.
I seen them with my own eyes on my sonars. So, that's good news. Actually been seeing a lot of small fish caught, so
Yeah, that's been...
back to my point of last week. Huh. Maybe they're doing other things. But no, we can't admit that. We can't... trust the science, Huey.
Right?
Trust the science. That's what I'm naming this episode.
Trust the science.
Trust the science.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for listening. We love you. Have a good, safe weekend. Remember what Memorial Day is for. And, but have a good weekend.